perfect candidate for a full mouth reconstruction is someone whose their teeth have reached a state where really it's very, very difficult to restore their dentition without resulting in having to reconstruct the whole picture. Usually, in this case, they've lost a lot of teeth, their bite has collapsed, and we really have to reestablish pretty much all the key functioning points in their bite, in their aesthetics and so forth. It's all gone. And usually, many times, this is going to involve some extractions and some crowns. It many times may involve implants or dentures, because really they've just lost so much of what they were born with that we really need to we have to bring it back, we have to reconstruct it. And these are challenging cases, and every one of them is different. I mean, there's no recipe for this. You really have to sit down and see what's going on. Sometimes you got to bring in your team of specialists with you to help you with this, because there's a lot going on, and in order to really, again, achieve the goal. And here, when you talk about a full mouth reconstruction, what you're not just reconstructing the smile, you're reconstructing this whole patient's bite. Usually their bite has collapsed. And what do you mean by collapsed bite? Their nose and the chin come too close together. If you look at an old person who's lost their teeth and they try to close, you notice their whole face just collapses. And that's generally a first sign of this. When you see a patient walk in, and it's quite a thing to bring that back. But really, you really have to reconstruct that entire bite and make them look good and make them comfortable and happy, and it's got to be able to be maintained. So these are all your goals that these benchmarks that you have to reach. Done quite a few of these. They're a lot of fun. They require a lot of work and a lot of education on the part of the patient, but darn, they do come out nice, and they're really gratifying when that patient's done. And again, you see where they start. You take the picture, you see where they start, and you see where they end up, and how they look, and what they're able to eat, and how they feel about themselves, and what their self-esteem is all like. Is what their self-esteem is like. And again, giving that patient back that self-esteem is just critical, and it really does. And you do that in a well done, treatment planned reconstruction. Okay. Recovery, again, is based on whatever is being done, and again, every patient is different. So the recovery is going to be based on what is required in order to get the reconstruction done. So, I mean, if they have extractions, they're going to have to recover from that. Sometimes these are multi-phase treatment plans because you're reestablishing bites and so forth. So, the patients do very, very well. Regarding discomfort, there's rarely very little. And again, we really like to plan things out. To achieve good dentistry, you really need to have good planning. You really do. You got to think this out thoroughly. And again, if you need specialists, bring them on board. And again, it's all about the patient and getting the job done. So regarding recovery, it really depends on the case and the particular patient's needs. If a patient would like more information about a full mouth reconstruction, if they realize that their bite has collapsed and they really need help, pick up the phone, give our office a call. We'll get them in for a complimentary consultation. We'll take a look at the situation, and we'll advise them what's the best treatment course for them.